what started perhaps a few years ago as dispute over trade deficits and intellectual property has now become a full-blown battle over technological supremacy and economic system. Tariff has been slapped, exports banned, declared, supply chains rerouted. But history has taught us, or rather has warned us, when a country chooses economic isolation in the name of security, it often ends up with neither. Strategic over control, like the Ming's Hai Ching, often backfires. But what about us? All of us here in Malaysia, what about you? I know it is tempting in a time such as this to justify cost-cutting, to protect our own interests, our most immediate interests, and to close our doors to others. In fact, our experience showed that the more we have invested in long-term good practices and values, the more resilient our society is against the pandemic, the better we can survive the disease, and the faster we bounce back. I think, my dear friends, it is the same with ESG, especially in time of crisis. Companies like yourself know very well that risk management is not a luxury, and hence ESG should not be seen merely as an expense, but rather as an insurance. As we deal with geopolitical and geo-economic pressures from all sides, literally, companies which has a more purposeful, sustainable and long-term plan will likely emerge as champions. These are the sorts of companies which will gain market confidence, trust and reputation. The economic model for the last 50 years has benefited our country and all of us. We get investments to come in, build their factories, manufacture their products. It was a low-cost, low-price model, I like to say. But the question before all of us now is, can this model be sustainable in the next 50 years? I think Malaysia must rethink our economic model if we are to survive that binary geopolitical and geo-economic challenges of direct global competition on one hand and superpower protectionism on the other hand. We need to invest in our homegrown, what I call 4T, talents, technology, things, basically products and services and trademarks, our brand and our patent. Fundamentally, we need to invest in long-term strategy to enhance the value of our economy towards people and environment. Finally, allow me to thank and commend the organizer, Star Media Group, and your sponsor, OCBC Bank. Let us give them a round of applause for taking this very active and proactive role in driving the national conversation forward in terms of ESG. Your effort in amplifying awareness, encouraging corporate accountability and celebrating excellence in ESG are nothing short of commendable. Once again, let us give them a well-deserved round of applause. Thank you. Terima kasih.
Thank you very much, Yang Muhammad. Kindly remain on stage as we
Put your hands together one more time as we present to you our ESG